Rising tension along the Israeli border with Gaza, including the ground invasion this weekend, deserves our careful attention. But for most Americans, it's hard to understand the very unique situation that exists. In August, I visited Israel for the 10th time. I've been in virtually every nation of that region at some point in the past 35 years, including Lebanon, Egypt, Jordan, even Syria. I've been to Gaza, Beersheba, and in August, I spent a day in Sderot, the community that's just yards, in fact, 400 meters from the Gaza border in some places. It suffered the most from the incessant rocket attacks from Hamas, even during a supposed ceasefire. I had the opportunity to meet with former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu while there, as well as fly in a helicopter along the Israeli border with Gaza. I stood on a rooftop in Sderot, and I could see with my own eyes the Gaza border from which the rockets were launched indiscriminately into homes, schools, and playgrounds. I stood in the homes where ceilings were punctured by rockets fired into homes. And I looked at the stockpile of those rockets collected behind the police station. I actually held one of them in my own hands. Now, for those who don't understand the Israeli decision to use military force against a Hamas government that even our own State Department recognizes as a terrorist organization, let me try to put it in perspective. What would Americans expect if Canadians just across the border from Michigan or Buffalo, New York, started firing crude rockets into the homes, schools, churches, stores, or playgrounds of innocent citizens of this country? And what if it happened several thousand times? Would we accept some additional talks or diplomacy? A continued ceasefire that had already been ignored? I'll tell you what, we would be demanding that we respond as a country swiftly and strongly. Now, I know that the photos of civilian casualties and collateral damage in Gaza among the Palestinians are very disturbing, and it's hard to watch it. But it can be stopped, but only by Hamas. They have to not only stop their rocket attacks and be accountable for the past, but they've got to openly acknowledge the right of Israel to exist and to have secure borders. The real question is not why Israel is responding, but rather, what took them so long? That's my view, and I welcome yours, and you can contact me at MikeHuckabee.com.